Hi, Yadi. Sorry about that. It wasn't letting me go live. I'm not sure what the deal was. Every once in a while it does that to me, but I don't know. It was weird. Usually it doesn't do it through StreamYard unless I was having an internet connection or issue or something. But oh, that can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Anyways, welcome to I am drawing blank at the moment. Sorry. I cannot think today. After it messes up like that, it just kind of irritates me. So welcome to Yadi's Workshop and Friends. The theme for this one is Pigs Galore. That was what I couldn't remember the exact name, but I'm going to be using, I already prepped this, so we don't have to sit there and do a bunch of painting in white. Don't you love technical issues? Oh, I got my little white snoodle behind me. She's gonna keep me company. So I was kind of not entirely sure which one I wanted to do. Oh my goodness. Trying to use the tablet on, or the mouse on the tablet. There we go. Okay. Here's my pink. Go. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Yadi. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Jane. Okay, so this was just one of those Target signs that I actually found at Goodwill. I think it's usually like maybe $5, and I found it for $1.99. I found a whole bunch of these rectangle shaped ones, and they have the sawtooth hanger on the back, and the big square ones too. The square ones are big enough to fit a calendar page perfectly. You don't find that too often. Okay, so I'm going to use a printable from the nesting box. I mean, they're both cute. This one here says Little Piggy Country Market. Don't forget the chops, fresh eggs, pies, cheese, and honey daily. Meat market 9 to 5 every day. And then they also had this one, which I thought was cute. Farm Sweet Farm. And then don't forget, up after me is Yadi's Workshop. So I think I'll go ahead. I know, I love both, so I was having a hard time deciding. But since I have this big sign, and I have, for crying out loud, I have Excelsior in my hair. There was some still on my desk, and for some reason it hooked to my hair. Oh my goodness. Okay. And I left this open. I don't know why. I always forget it. There's my... Oh, this one? This is Bindi. She's my snoodle. She's always behind me. Like, every time I'm crafting, she has to be right there with me. She will not let me come in my craft room without her, actually. She thinks she has to be in here with me at all times. Well, she actually thinks she has to be with me right by my side, no matter where I'm at. And when I leave the house, she starts squealing high pitch. And when I get home, she gets extra excited. Okay, turn this iron on. Let's get that down there for a minute. And I was going to do pink, but oh, I did not realize your bed was so close to my foot. Sorry, Cal. I'll move my foot out of the way. I have another one on the floor, but she has a cone on. She has a little injury that she wouldn't quit licking. And I know they're supposed to, but lick it. But she kind of was going a little overboard. Yeah, I think I'm pale if I do it. So I was debating between hazelnut and belly slipper. Ow. Yeah, and she was like excessively doing it. So I had to run to town the other day and get some medicine for it, and then I had to grab a cone. And honestly, she does very well with cone. She does better with a cone than any animal I've ever had. I mean, one dog ran into things every time she was trying to walk. Another one, well, that one also kept hitting her head on the corner of the doors and stuff because she was taking corners too sharp, and then the other one just kept hitting me with the cone. You're okay, Cal. Oh, hi, Stephanie. Wanted to paint one little corner to see how I like it. And I don't. You know, that happens where we change our minds back and forth. Hi, Shelly. I'll show you the printable again in just a minute. Here, I just want to get this off before it dries. I changed my mind on the color. I'm not really a pink person, which is funny because I was really liking pink as a kid. I remember I used to say I wanted a, when I got older, that I wanted a pink car, a pink house, everything pink. And it's funny because my bedroom wasn't pink. My bedroom actually looked like it had Pocahontas everywhere. Let's see if I can find my tape. It's okay. Haven't used this one in a while. I don't know how well I can do that without. I don't know how well I can do that without making a mess. Okay, I don't hate that. So I'm using the antique wax. You're going to hear a cat probably meowing in the background. I don't know how well you guys can actually hear her. That is Fruit Loop. Oh. She's browing. It's not like she's in there by herself either. There's another cat in there. And a dog. She's just being a little exaggerator. So I have used Waverly chalk paint over the top, or the antique wax over the top of cashew paint before. And I really love the look of that. But this one, I painted it in white. And so I'm just using the antique wax over the top. I'm not leaving it on thick. I'm smoothing it out. And I'll show that picture, or the printable, one more time in a minute here. It's just putting white under it first kind of gives it a little lighter stain. I don't know why my thumb just went numb. I'm hoping to be able to start going live more often. I know I have not been going live that often, but I just haven't been feeling the greatest. And then had doctor's appointments, and I don't normally go live after I get home from a doctor's appointment because usually my appointments are late. Okay, so that's what the stain looks like so far. Now, I'm not, like, sticking my paintbrush in the bottle. I have paint on the lid, and I'm just tapping the end of it in it. Because you don't want a whole lot. The antique wax goes a long way. So is everyone having a good day so far? Need my lid closer. At least now when I have an issue like I did going live, that I can go ahead and I know how to fix it. When it starts doing something different than normal. I need to wipe off some of the edges. Anyone doing anything fun this weekend? Okay, let's go back over that a little bit. So I'm just wiping off any extra that's on there thick. And if it takes it a little lighter, that's okay. Some spots I might do it a little more than I want, and I can just go back over really quick those little areas. Well, I might actually not have to fix that one spot. Because the sign can go there. Oh, hi, Angie. I'll have to see if I'm following you. You know, I had it I was looking for the tape again. I had the tape when I had it sitting on the table when I went to bed last night. For the life of me, I don't know what I did with it. That's okay. Where is that thingy? Probably not in here because I was using it in the living room. That's okay. I'll use a smaller brush. Okay, which brush is small enough? I need to go through and wash my brushes. That's the least fun thing that we have to do. It seriously is the least fun thing. I'm in Eastern Oregon. And I must be following you. Yep, I am. I must have seen another live of someone else. I see that I'm following. Okay, so if you don't have tape, that's okay. However, I feel comfortable better with tape. You know what? I will find it as soon as I'm done. That's what always happens. Hey, Ben. Ben. Okay, yeah, you can get down. I was gonna say, don't turn the chair. It's like I have to watch it extra carefully to make sure I don't go too far. So the theme is pigs galore, and I'm just need to finish the inside part, and then we're done with the painting part, and then we'll mod this cute little pig. It says little piggy country market. Don't forget the chops, meat market, 5 every day, fresh eggs, pies, cheese, and honey daily. It's cute. It's one of the nesting box printables. I tend to use those a lot. They're also darn cute. And if I remember right, um, I think one of them was in the event that does that. Um, I'm trying to blank on her name at the moment. Yeah, that's what it is, Yadi. Or who it is. I don't know why. I just went brain dead on the name. Hey, Nita. Okay. Not much more painting to do. Thankfully, I already had the white part painted, so you didn't have to sit there and watch me paint that part. Like always, the painting part can take the longest. Okay. I don't know that I've heard of them. Okay, no, I'm not very talkative at the moment. I'm trying to not get on the white. Okay. Got the lid on this before I make a mess. And now that my dog got out of the chair, I can sit back further. Actually, she wants back up. Okay. Sometimes you can just take a wipey and get it off. Mostly with chalk paint. I don't know if it works with acrylic or not. Yeah, that part won't do that because I already let it dry. So you want to do it while it's wet. Let me dry that really quick. I don't care if it's all completely dry, just some of it. Smooth out any of the really dark lines. And this is just going to kind of give it a distressed look, kind of. That was it. There you go. Okay, there's your bed. It's out from under my foot. Oh, these dogs. Mindy keeps changing her mind. She wants up, she wants down. She doesn't know. Okay, so we have our stained board. Well, stained trim. Then we have this heat mat. And we have it up here. Originally, I was going to do tissue paper, but I forgot to. So I'm just going to use regular paper, and I'm setting in the ink so it doesn't smear as bad when I go to spill it. So if you want to keep your ink from smearing or bleeding when you go to seal it, or when you go to seal it with Mod Podge, you want to keep an iron either on the cutting board or like Cricut. Well, this one's actually not a Cricut mat; it's an off-brand. I think it was only like maybe $4, something like that, for the mat, and that just gives you a thick surface to iron it on, and then that way you're not ironing on the edge. You just iron over it, and then that seals the ink in, so you don't have any issues. Now, I missed a whole inside section. I do not think it works for um, rice paper, or at least not the rice paper I had, because it's a different texture. But it seems like it works for all the other brands or all the other kinds. Tissue paper, regular paper. I mean, I guess it does work a little bit, but you might have to just iron it for a really long. Yes, the next presenter is Yadi's workshop. Okay, came off a little too much here. The white I can fix when the live's over, but this part I don't feel comfortable doing it. I just okay. Thank you for having me. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I had the. I just want to make sure I had the paper going. Hi, Veronica. It's always a little weird when you're trying to do just a really thin amount because you have to do it a certain way so it doesn't tear the paper. So what I found out is you have to kind of go like partway down, then go up. And I did that uneven somehow. That's okay. And then go back down it. Otherwise, sometimes you end up ripping the edge apart. But this is just, I needed a little thinner area, so. Okay. So I'm just going in and putting some Mod Podge. I marked it just not a straight line, just a little line at the top and a little line at the bottom, just so I know how far up to put Mod Podge because sometimes if you go too high up when you're ironing, then when you go to iron on, you end up pulling up some of the paint. When you go to pull the parchment paper off. I do go a little above it because I'm going to seal it in anyways. Hi, Sarah. I need to go back and watch your live, Veronica. And I need to make sure that the notifications are turned on for it because I did not get a notification. So we're using this printable. Hi, Ty. And I fixed the thing so if you uh, I had so many people asking about the nesting box um, printables that I went ahead and you type in exclamation mark. Well, first off, I do exclamation mark Telegram, then you'll get the link to sign up for my Telegram. If you do exclamation nesting box, the link for the nesting box. Mindy, lay down. It's nice that they have that now. I didn't get it set up for a while, but it took a while for me to remember to do it. And for anyone who hasn't done that or doesn't know how, I think you have to have 1,000 followers to be able to do it, is what I've heard people say. I haven't looked into it. But I'm gonna do live in my creator support group, support group, whatever. I can't think of the moment, but it's the links on my page. And I have it to be able to help other crafters who don't know that much about technology or having issues or whatever. Um, and then that way you can just ask a question there, and if I know, I can tell you how to fix it. Ben, please quit crying. I know I didn't take you potty before, but you've got a few minutes. You can hold it. You can hold it, stinky butt. So far, this is what I have. I'm just sealing it really quick. And then, oh, sorry, Ben. Had to move the other. I'm not sure what color of ribbon that you even use for this. I mean, it's flowers, so I guess I could use these, but I don't have time for a bow. My time is up, so go and check out Yadi's workshop. She's live now, and then I'll post a finished picture of this when I'm done. Thank you for watching, and you have a good day, everyone.